Good morning. Good morning to everybody. I'm looking at BTC in a bigger picture because of the fundamentals. I'm expecting some spike on BTC to the upside. But before that, I also have this weekly level. It's around 40 something thousand. It's on 43. That was a low which I'm expecting BTC should sell to before giving us that bounce to the upside. But I've been looking at that level. If you have a very good fundamentals, BTC can pop up and start going up from anywhere, from anywhere. So, but because there's a pattern already, BTC has been giving us, and looking at this particular pattern, I also want us to look at the impulse and correction movements. But something is very common from this pattern. Each time the market is coming back, the market has not been getting to the 50%. This was the only area where we have this 50%. So most time the market has not really been getting to the deep side of retracement, like something like this, like something like this. And looking at it now, I'm not trying to relate it to what we are having under. Okay, if most time we'll not be having 50% of levels, and we had this particular OB down here, which is a very good area I'm also looking at. Can we have BTC back at around 73 before it drops to the downside? Now, if you are having the internal structure levels here, I'm expecting this market to take out this high to the upside. So the idea is if you take out this particular high, then definitely I'll be looking for maybe any hobby that push the market in taking out this particular high. So which will not give room for us to even join the internal structure shift to the upside. And I'm looking at this particular hand here in selling BTC to the downside. So the target is, let's say BTC is taking out this particular height at this level. Then any hobby that took out that high is what we engage with in buying back to this premium price where we'll now be expecting major sell to the downside. Just sell to the downside. So that means if you are taking these buys, which is that's buying from those discount price, you are watching how at least you'll be able to reduce your lot size because you are taking a counter trend from the recent movement on BTC. So that's the first thing I'm looking at today on BTC. And I haven't talked about BTC. I have pounds AUD from last week. I know we had this trade from last week, pounds AUD. We had a entry, though I tried to take second entry, but the market took me out from the second entry. So we had this particular first entry here. That was 2 weeks now. It's not this last Sunday. It was upper Sunday. So we have this entry here, and the market has done a lot of internal structure move to the downside, which the market just dropped like that. Here I was trying to also, it was a 1 hour hobby that I was trying to take advantage of. But if you see the 1 hour hobby here, the market took out that 1 hour hobby, just take out that entry price, and before you know it, the market dropped to the downside. So I just sit down and I left my first entry there. So currently now, this guy is currently running on the almost 150 pips. So there's already 150 on my listing, 150 already. And I'm still expecting the market dropping back to this level. So this is the hobby we targeted, but I'm not really holding to this hobby because of this internal structural level here. This is the hobby I'm targeting. I'm now expecting to drop to this level. So I hope, dude, let me see something on 1 hour, which, okay, the 1 hour I'm still, let me see 1 hour to rejoin is somewhere here. I would not really like to trade anything from here because of, I'm seeing this level as liquidity for this level where we can sell from. So that's why I won't like to do anything within this range. Though for the agba scalpers in the house, they can look for something within this range, but which I would not really like to join that movement within that particular range. So the only level here, though I took partial profits already yesterday after we had this mitigation here. I know we also have that discussion the technical Tuesday that was last week that we took this trade. So we said here should be a very good area for taking partial profit, which we did yesterday. We even post it to the group now for those who are on it. Though, if you are having any correction now, taking that partial now, I'm expecting correction mode back here to give under re-entry again on the pounds AUD, so which that's what we call order flow, the cost of trading. So expecting mitigation here, which is something like this, still in a downtrend. Still, New Zealand card, I was looking at the daily structure on New Zealand card, and this particular daily structure is bullish. And because of that, 4 hours is giving me a very good order block, which the other block met my condition. I have my BOS, I have my imbalance, and it's still within this range of discount price. And I love the way the market is currently dropping down here. Now, this movement, I'm expecting markets to take out this liquidity at this particular level here and giving us another impulse movement to the upside. Now, the only thing for this trade is I will be so patient to wait for a lower time frame entry in taking this particular trade. And why would I be waiting for that lower time frame? That's why the fact that it's even within that range which we want to buy from. I still consider this hidden hobby here, which also has some liquidity. Now, one of the reasons why I'm ready to take the buy after I have my change of character is because the way the market has built liquidity for this level here, and I have a valid hobby, which I'll be waiting for lower time frame to take advantage of that particular level. So I'm looking at buy continuation on New Zealand card to the upside, while I'll wait for a lower time frame entry. And for USD card, I want to show you guys something on USD card. Last week on USD card, let me show you on my trade. Last week on USD card, I took a sell here. This is on this USD card. I took a sell. And the funny thing about this sell is, let me show you, it was a 15-minute entry condition. So this was the entry condition of 15 minutes here. So I was waiting for a change of character, which the market did. Change of character of this low after we have this 1 hour mitigation, and we had this movement to the downside there. Then we had this unmitigated OB. Now, if you see what happened where this market pulled back to this level and did not really enter this level, I saw it as at the time, and I was almost being pushed to just place the order by myself. But because I already set the pending order, I just left it and said, I won't allow village people to control my mind to go and take it. And at the end of the day, the guy now pushed back. And look at how the market pushed to the downside before coming to mitigate the hobby and USD card drop. So this was this trade. Okay, before I show USD card, let me first show us something on DSY. On DSY, we had this also in our section last week on the daily and 4 hours, that we're expecting DSY to mitigate these 4 hours of it after he has grabbed this liquidity, and DSY did that already yesterday. Let me show those on 4 hours. Okay, this is the chart on 4 hours. A very clean liquidity grab movement on 4 hours. And from that last week, I know we were talking about that. Okay, if DSY can grab this liquidity, we are expecting some push up to the upside. I know if DSY is buying, then the likes of USD, CHF, and the rest will move in that direction. So I was looking at it, and that was why I even took that sell last week. Since I'm still expecting DSY to sell back to this particular level, which it did. Now, USD card for this week, is now looking, sitting on this particular daily hobby as well. And seeing DSY, this particular hobby, I mean, USD card, never forget that DSY is also giving me the same picture. It's also sitting on the clean OB. He has even given me a daily pin bar from that particular level, which USD card did the same thing too. So what I'm now looking at is waiting patiently for a clean change of character on USD card before taking a buy. So I'm looking at least taking buy to as high as this level here with a very good risk reward ratio. So that's why I'm positioning myself, looking at what will happen at the end of the day here on USD card. So that since DSY has given us a market shift, I'm expecting DSY to also do the same thing. Then I have Euro GPP. For my Euro GPP is a little bit dicey because of what I'm looking at on the daily time frame. I'm expecting this daily time frame mitigation here on Euro GBP. And after we had this movement here, which the market refused to mitigate this OB. To me, this current movement seems to be slow to the upside. It looks corrected. So looking at it, I'm still expecting markets to push back to this particular 4 hours OB here. Now I'm now looking at this internal structural correction here, which is what the daily time, the 4 hours time frame present to me. Now, let's look at it on 4 hours. Though the 4 hours gave us shift to the downside, which is clear. I'm currently looking at this level here as a major level for myself. And this level is at 50%. Let me drop my horizontal line. Okay. So this will be very close to 50%. So before I do anything here, definitely I want to see market manipulating this level for me to confirm that this guy is still pushing back to this high here. So because I'm seeing this as correction, I'm not my view, I'm seeing this correction, may likely have another impulse movement to the upside before anything. So I'm still expecting that correction to the upside. And once market take out this low here, guys, I will look for, after we have this shift to the upside here, I'll look for a way to join GBP back to this level here. So I'm really watching GBP this week to find a way to join this internal structural shift to this level at which I want to sell from. So this is something I also want us to also follow up with. And for my Euro USD, I have a level on Euro USD after we had a mitigation last week at this particular junction here. I'm having this mitigation on the 1 hour time frame. I have a market movement I'm looking at. If we check what we have here, this is a 1 hour level which I'm expecting markets to also take out. At least I'm expecting market to weak out this particular level here, to give any level here on 15 minutes for re-entry for sell continuation. So that I already know that we are having a complete head and shoulder pattern on Euro GBP based on what 1 hour I want to have that shift before something like this happen. So, but the internal structure on that 15 minutes still giving that impulse correction. So, but I'm patiently waiting for the markets to take out this 1 hour level here, so that my levels at the top here for mitigation for sell continuation be valid. I think Euro USD, EPUSD has almost the same movement as well, because I'm also expecting, to see what we have on the daily. There's a strong rejection on the daily, which is yesterday. So one of the reasons why I consider this particular strong rejection yesterday. So let's have that lower time frame shift before taking the sell continuation. And ADUSD, we had that same movement here. Though I know we talked about it last week Tuesday, this ADS did not take out this particular low to the downside. But this whole correction here shows that the market, the buyers are struggling to come to the upside. And we have this mitigation already. Never forget that DSY has done its own mitigation too. So, but I'm still expecting change of character too on the lower time frame to make any decision on this guy as well. For him, is still even very low here. So I'm not rushing it. I'm just following it up so that once it presents a good move for us, then we are taking a shot on it. And to gold, gold diggers, we are having almost the same thing we also had on the Euro USD. 15-minute hobby mitigated already. Let me show you here. So this is the entry. Now, the question is, if you are still looking for sell continuation, Keshi, let's know your view. I'll be advising a shift of this level and still looking at this level to join this movement. So that's what I have for today, guys. Especially on gold, I'm looking at sell continuation, sell continuation, sell continuation. So for the gold guys in the house,
I agree with your bias on gold.
okay,
Although I'm on the current sell, but
okay,
if we're looking for if we're looking for continuation, we should for those that are not on this sell right now, they should wait for this to be taken out because this area here is valid for a push up.
yeah,
Internal structure wisely, looking from internal structure only. This zone is valid to push price up, and we can see price has reacted from it here. If you
yeah,
go to 5 minutes, we already have a 5 minutes change of character. So
yeah.
so
Check it
so
out.
selling from here, so we already have a 5 minutes change of character. Yes, exactly. We have we have this because we have this structure one, we have this structure two. So we have this change here, and price already tapped into this zone. So although it's rejecting, as we can see, it's rejecting. So, but to be structure-wise, it is advised to wait for this. It's advised to wait for price to sweep this low before you look for the sell continuation. You're looking for sell continuation, probably after price takes out this low, you can now start looking for sell continuation. We have an ABG here. We have a valid order block here, but I'll be looking at this ABG above this,
Yeah,
below this other block here, around this zone,
yeah, yeah,
around this
yeah.
zone. Exactly, yeah. So I'll be looking at around this zone for my entries. So
Mm.
that's what I have on gold.
Are we on the 1 hour?
Yeah, this is
Okay.
a 1 hour chart.
Before I can be looking for anything sell on gold now. So that means the price must took out this. So I want price to take out this low on 1 hour and close with a full body close.
Candle.
Yeah. If you close, then I'm no longer looking for anything buy.
I
I'm only
love
looking
when
for
I
sell.
see someone that
Yeah.
trades the way I trade.
So for this bullish move, I'm expecting them to trade above weekly high to take because every week has its own manipulation. So I'm expecting this push up to the week to last week high. So that's my take, sir.
Thank you very much for that.
You're welcome, bro.
I love when I see someone that trades the way I trade. I have the same bias with you, and we are running on
Okay.
the same trade right now. Let me show
All
you.
right.
Before I can start looking for sales, like if I can start looking for sales, I price have to come and take out
Yes.
this low.
Yes.
I can start looking for sales. So Mr. Banks know I use double how will I say it? I use right now this sorry, so right now I want price come and take out this low for me. So basically, even though our 4 hours is bearish, price is reacting from that other block, our internal structures, which as a day trader, that's what I trade, is bullish. So I'm currently riding on the bullish wave. So I have the same bias with you.
Gold really respects structures a lot. And if you can master that internal structure movement on gold, it's very easy for you to scalp it. But I would like to ask you, Kola, do you also scalp it with your prop firm too?
Now that is it now. I have two trades running on gold at the moment. So sometimes
Okay.
when I have a bias like this, when I have a bias like this is my 4 hour structure. You know I listen to structures a lot. Now, when
Yeah.
price did this is not a full body candle at this point. I was
Yeah.
expecting price come and take out this liquidity here. That's what I was expecting. But when price get
Okay.
here, the first rejection, I saw the first rejection. I was like, then I went to check. I was like, okay, fine. That was why I am that this is the reason why I am keen on my internal still being bullish. I'm still taking my buys on my internal because price is reacting from this sweep here, and I still don't have a break of structure here, which I'm likely to have a break of structure here. So whatever sell that is happening here, if it cannot take out these zones, if it cannot take out these zones, I'm not interested. I'm not a swinger, so I'm not holding the sell for long. So when I took this sell here from this rejection, I knew that okay, fine. If Even though it's from higher time frame, I am still playing with my internal time frame, which my internal time frame is still telling me that I am bullish. So now on internal now, I'm looking for that proper break of structure or that change of character that will tell me that oh, my internal is not aligning with my external, but I have not really gotten it. When price did this, when price did this, when price did was it? Oh yeah, this is my 1 hour, right? When price did this, when price takes out this low, I was like, oh, we are ready to start selling. So I was happy about it. So that was where I got this my sell confirmation from that the sell that I told you that I took. So now this same sell that I took now is still struggling to take out my most recent low on my 1 hour, which is this. It's still struggling to take it out. So until this my low is taken out, I'm not looking for a full sell right now. So I'm still going to be dance. I'm still going with my bullish bias of price taking higher highs. I'm still with my bullish bias of price taking higher highs. So what do I have to do? I just have to keep providing my higher highs until I see a proper change of character on my 1 hour, which I have not gotten here. So to answer your question, I have more than one profile, but this my buy right now is on my live account. I've met up my profile percentage, so I'm just
Target.
waiting for yes.
The most important thing here is the structure. Because if I don't care this pattern you trade, I don't care the how profitable your strategy is. If your structure is wrong, you are wrong.